What's cracking YouTube? Looks like we got a big update today for StarCraft 2. The new patch 1.2.0 public test release has changed and fixed a ton of bugs. In the interface, we can now have chat channels, so players can now join public and private channels like in the classic StarCraft. Something I've really missed. I don't know about you guys, but that's a big plus. You can also do auto join to previous chat channels whenever you're logging in, which is pretty cool if you forget their names. For gameplay changes, there's been a stalemate detection added. I've actually had to experience a game where there was no stalemate detection, and it kind of sucked because I had like 4 Vikings versus 1 carrier, and I was just trying to hunt it down. Anyway, but the game will auto end in a tie if if both players have no income, or actually if no players, so that would be 3 versus 3 or any other mode. But if all players have no income, production, or any destroyed structures within 3 consecutive minutes. So that'll help out in those games where you're waiting to see who's going to leave first. Yeah. There's also a countdown timer that'll show up. What else on the list? We got tech tree improvements, which I don't think are too important. Not very many people, well, none of my friends open the tech tree that often. If you don't know the tech tree by now, you should probably study that a little bit. Graphics, there's been an extreme option added, some interface enhancements as far as hotkeys support. Replays have changed. So in my next couple replays or my future replays, I'll be able to hide the timer. So that would all sweet. There's also an option to permanently save all replays. I've got like probably 20 replays that were lost because I played a bunch of games consecutively, and the quote unsaved replay folder auto deletes, and that just sucks. Replays are like 20 kilobytes. I got a terabyte hard drive storing that. I don't care about the space being consumed as long as I can save my replays. Balance changes. We got Protoss. The hallucination research time decreased from 110 game seconds to 80. Not very important for us Terran players, but that means that they can get their hallucinations out a little quicker. Observers are now a little cheaper. They're going from 100 gas to 75, and the mineral count is going down to 25. So it's a pretty cheap unit now, 25 minerals, 75 gas. Phoenix build time has been decreased. Void rays now do 20% more damage to massive targets, which is a pretty fair buff in my opinion, considering that void rays are made to target big units, especially massive units. Looks like the only few changes for Terran are, let's see, the bunker. The bunker now builds 5 game seconds quicker. So instead of 35 game seconds, we're looking at 30. But Blizzard has a note here that says that it's only a temporary change for the patch. So we'll see how long that lasts. SCVs now assume the same threat priority as the units they're repairing. So if your SCV is repairing a tank and there's units attacking the tank, now whenever they're in range, the SCV will take the same priority as the tank. Normally all the units would attack the tank only and not the SCVs repairing it, which can be a bit of a headache for other players if they're trying to kill off something and they can't because their units will only attack the unit itself, not the units repairing it. And then one big, and I think this is one of the most helpful debuffs, is the Zerg Infestor can no longer affect ground units when using its fungal growth ability. So whenever your medevac's a fungal growth and then shot down by Queen, I don't think that'll happen anymore. I'm going to try it out in a test game just to see how that works. And there are a ton of editor adds and fixes, and the bug fixes are just ridiculously huge. You're going to have to go to the usbattle.net forums and check that out yourself. There's a sticky for it. One of the big bug fixes is the Terran nuke dot sometimes was invisible. That's been corrected, so no more sneaky nukes. Anyway, appreciate the time. Thanks for watching my YouTube videos if you have. If not, subscribe. trying to put new stuff out every day. Or not every day, maybe twice a week. Anyway, Whoopi out.